Hi, I'm Brian Sutton. I'm the president and founder of AirScout, and I'll just tell you a little bit about our company. First off, I'm a farmer from Indiana, and that's how this whole thing got started. I was just trying to farm better and find a way to make my precision ag equipment actually work. I started out looking at a lot of different types of imagery, experimented with NDVI for a very long time, but I wasn't very happy with the amount of information that it was giving me. So eventually I stumbled into true thermal, long wave thermal cameras, and that changed things for me. It started giving me different direction and a way of creating zones within my fields that I hadn't thought about before. So we're able to manage it differently. Really what sets AirScout apart from everyone else is this thermal image. By looking at the temperature, we can look at the differences of evapotranspiration inside that field. We see how that field is bringing up water and transpiring through its leaves, and we're able to then correlate that to the healthy and weak areas of the field. We did a little project with AB InBev here over the summer, and we imaged some barley fields up in North Dakota several times so that we could start to connect the dots as far as what's important and how we can read that and how to use that imagery to either grow better barley or do it in a more sustainable fashion. From a sustainability standpoint, I look at it in a way much like we do with corn and soybeans, just controlling nitrogen in the water. I think we could treat barley in a very similar fashion to how we treat corn. In other words, we only feed the plants what they need instead of just blanket applying everything from one end of the field to the other. From a seeding standpoint, we can only apply the amount of seed that we need for the particular area of the field depending on the soil type. So we can learn from that and do better from that aspect. From the growth regulator standpoint, we can apply a higher rate of growth regulator into the lush, healthy areas and then pull back on those areas that aren't doing so well. So this will do two things. It's less chemicals that are going out there, plus it's going to allow the barley to grow better and get the right amount into the right place. We can gather an image prior to harvest, and with the knowledge that we have of the combination of thermal imagery in conjunction with our ADVI imagery, I believe we can create zones inside those fields to actually tell the farmer to go cut certain areas of these fields where they will meet spec and give you a high quality grain, and then leave some of the other places that are maybe down flat laying on the field and cut that and use it for animal feed or the like. And I'd like to work with AB InBev to learn more about that. Now we're able to truly bring in imagery, create zones that I can use as a farmer to create different management practices within those zones and farm in a much more sustainable fashion.